Hello everybody, my name is M. and I'm recording another episode of A Link to the Past. Alright, so let's get all that treasure, and let's make our way out of here. Alright, so let's sum up top, got the Pegasus boots. So once you get the Pegasus boots, it's really on. You can just run straight through. Alright. Okay, so since we finished the first dungeon, I'm gonna make way to the next dungeon. So let's do that. Alright. And boom. Okay, so before we go to the second dungeon, we actually need an item that'll actually help us get inside the dungeon. So we need to do that right now. And it is actually this way. Alright. So you want to just make your way up here into the library, dash into this, and then you get the Book of Moldorm. That is what we will need to get to the second dungeon. Okay, and you need to go over here. Well, this is for a side quest. You can just dash into that. You can either dash into it or bomb it, which I'd prefer dashing into it. So, alright. So this is a pretty simple minigame to get, to do. All you do is just, you basically have to go through this maze in 15 seconds. So, which, even without the Pegasus boots, you can still do it. You can still do this in like 8 or 9 seconds, so. That's always a good thing right there. Alright. And making way. Oh, dude, come on, get out of here. Alright. I'm actually out of arrows. I need to find some more arrows before I start running out again. So, I mean, I don't need arrows like right now, but it'll still really help. Alright. So, running on through. And then, welcome to the desert. Okay, let me equip this, and then the path to the second dungeon opens. That's wonderful. Alright. And welcome to the Desert Palace. Alright. Now, this is one of the more confusing the dungeons to go through. I'll show you, and since this dungeon can be confusing for your first time through, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the fastest way through the dungeon possible. Alright, so you just want to go inside that room first thing, grab that key, and then move on to the very right side. And so then you can use this key down over here into this door. Alright, just gotta defeat all the enemies to go on through. Oh, I hate that. Alright. There we go. And grab the big key. Also known as the boss key. Whichever one you prefer to call it. I usually call it the boss key. Okay. And heading on through. I'm gonna get these arrows because that'll be pretty helpful. Whoa! Watch out! This laser statue. I don't like you. Alright, so then we get the power glove, which that's actually what we'll need in order to go through more of this dungeon. And let's go. And we're outside. But before we continue onwards, there's a heart piece over here. I'm gonna try to show you guys all the heart pieces in the game. I don't know. Some of them can. There's a couple heart pieces that are a major pain in the butt. So I don't know how I'm gonna pull those off when I actually get to that point. Alright, you can just run straight on through, and then you just gotta defeat all the enemies here with the exception of that laser statue, so because the laser statue is indestructible. Oh crap, I missed out on a blue rupee. That might have helped me, but whatever. Oh, what? Come on, get out of here. Alright. I hate to pass up so much rupees, but okay, well I'm not passing out so many, but I'm just passing up like 10 rupees all now, so alright. Okay, then you just gotta light all the torches. You don't have to fight, you don't have to defeat that guy, so. Alright, and with lighting all those torches, a door appears. So let's enter inside. Alright. Okay, so second boss, here we go. This is the Land Mola. There's 3 of them to defeat. Now I really suck at this boss fight, so my strategy isn't like the most efficient one, but it does help me at least. So basically, you all hold your sword out for a spin attack, and then release it right when they come out, just like that. That's basically how I defeat them. It takes like 8 spin attacks if you're gonna use arrows do more damage, but like sometimes it's just not reliable for this boss. So that's why I like never really relied. I never really rely on the arrows. I mean, sometimes I do, but like either like it just never really hits them, or the arrows like shoot through them for some odd reason, because you can't hit the body, you can only hit the head. If you hit the body, it just goes right through. So that's why the arrows to me aren't reliable. Okay, so that's 1 out and 2 more to go. Wait, 2 more to go? Okay, or 1 more to go? Okay, fine. I don't even know when I defeated the first guy, but okay, whatever. Alright, so there we go. That is the second dungeon down. Just like that. And with that, we obtain the Pendant of Power. Alright. So with that, we're gonna make way to the 3rd dungeon now, so let's go. Let's avoid all these crazy enemies that are going after us. In the official Zelda timeline, on the official Zelda timeline, this game is the prequel to The Legend of Zelda 1 and The Legend of Zelda 2. Really fun fact right there. I'm not a big fan of the Zelda timeline. Like, I don't really like focus on that, because the timeline for Zelda is like really crummy, so that's why it's just like not worth like listing which game like comes first in terms of timeline wise. So I would like to think that that games that come out in order would be like the order of the timeline in terms of that series, but not really. Alright, so into the cave we go. Okay. This is a pretty simple dark cave to go through, because basically you have to guide this old man out of here. And the good thing about going through this cave when you're with him is that he actually shows you where to go. So there's no way you can get lost in this cave. Okay, and head straight out. You cannot dash when you're with him. Otherwise then you won't. Well, you can't. You can dash when you're with him, but you won't really go very far. So it's not very useful. Alright, so the magic mirror is actually going to be very helpful later on in the game, so You're gonna be using it quite often when we actually get to the point where we actually get to a certain point of the game. And wow, I actually did not get hit by a single boulder while going through that. That is just, I don't even know. What the heck? I turned the other way. Come on. Alright. So this is actually when the mirror is going to be very helpful, because if you go inside this portal over here, you are transformed into a bunny. And with that, you get your third heart piece. Pretty simple heart piece to go through. You just gotta know like the correct places to like warp in order to actually use that. Alright. Now the mirror in dungeons is very helpful because you just grab what you need and warp back to the beginning to take a little shortcut. Alright. Do that. And then head out here. Go to the middle one, go to the middle doors, and you can use that key on it. And you gotta hit the switch. And over here we have a room with floor tiles, so this is actually not very hard. All you have to, this is basically my strategy with this room. You just stand in the corner, because then the floor tiles will run right into your sword, which I thought that's really cool. A lot of people I've seen when they LP this game, they just like run around the corner and run around the room, run everywhere, hope for the best. That's if you do that, then the floor toss will just hit you. See, look at that. I just got hit by one. So. What? Come on. Get out of here. Those guys like move everywhere. I hate those guys. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom and boom. Alright. And with that, you get the big key. So let's make our way out of here. And over to this room, since we haven't gone to this room yet. Yeah, just like that. I'll get this heart, thank you very much. Okay, and then run through. Alright. Haha, you can't get me. Whatever that thing is. That thing kind of looks like some from another game I don't even remember from. Dude, I don't remember it, or I just don't play enough games to figure out where it looks like it'll be from. Alright. Yeah. You just gotta fall. You have to fall in this hole from above. If you enter it from below the hole, then you'll basically land right onto that switch right there, and you can't get that treasure. So, and the treasure right there is a moon pearl, which this is actually what you'll need to progress through the game. All right, let me grab these couple of hearts. And here we go, boss time. This is Moldorm. I hate this boss. This has got to be the most annoying boss in the game. I cannot stand this guy. Okay, so basically what you have to do is you have to hit the body of him. Spin attacks don't do extra damage to him, but I use spin attacks anyway because it's more reliable than using regular attacks. Because spin attacks just go in all directions, which is very helpful. Okay. Oh god. This is gonna suck! This is gonna suck! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just beat him in one try. Oh my god. That usually takes me more than just that to beat him. Oh my god. That was extremely lucky. It's gotta be an achievement right there. Alright, so we get the last pendant of wisdom. Notice how the pendants are named after the Triforce pieces. Alright, so let's go inside this cave over here to obtain something really nice. See, if you're very curious, if you're super curious, you can always find really good goodies like heart pieces and all that. And there we go. That is our 4th heart piece out of 24. So we are 1/6 done with collecting heart pieces. And every 4th heart piece you get, you'll always get a heart container. So that'll be very useful. All right. And so now we're gonna go inside this cave right here. This is actually how we're gonna get outside. So. And we're just about out of time. So as soon as I get out of this cave, we'll end the episode off. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Whoa! What? Oh, well, screw you two. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got you that time. All right. So that's gonna be the end of this episode of The Legends of A Link to the Past. So I'll see you guys next time.